Hello and welcome to the final episode of this season of Studio 21. I'm your host Daniella John. We've been through so much together this season, and I just want to let you know that I'll miss you almost as much as you'll miss me. So for one final time, let's jump right in and see what's happening this week in San Antonio. Tonight I have a very fun event for you at the Good Kind in Southtown. From 7 to 10 p.m. they'll be hosting a drag queen game night with Queen Christy Waters. Christy has been performing for the last 14 years and has sold out shows from across the country, so you know you'll have a good time. She'll host fun, interactive, rotating games throughout the night with the chance to win prizes from local vendors. So head over to the Good Kind, get a nice drink, and catch an even better show. Throughout this weekend, the Ford Floating Mariachis will be floating down the San Antonio River Walk from 7 to 9 p.m. The musicians and dancers will be separated across 5 boats, so wherever you find yourself, you'll be able to jam out. They suggest making a reservation at your favorite river restaurant to enjoy the Christmas lights and the passing music. The first boats begin at 7 and the second batch begins at 8, so you'll have every opportunity to catch the floating show. Throughout November and December, the San Antonio Zoo is transforming into a winter wonderland with the Whataburger Zoo lights. There will be life-size statues such as a 15-foot giraffe in the Starry Safari. Enjoy hot chocolate, roasting s'mores, and decorating cookies with the Clauses. The San Antonio Zoo is also introducing their Latin-inspired Lakeside Light Show. Dance along with their custom music under the twinkling lights. Tickets can be found online. That's all from me this week. Stay tuned for Gossip Guru, release date, TriniTEA, and our special musical guest, Kobe Patterson.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the last episode of...
What's the TriniTEA?
I'm gonna cry, Carmen!
Me too. It's okay, we'll be back next semester.
Yes, of course. It's been such a fun ride. We're gonna take you through 2 more fun topics and take it to the streets of people at Trinity and see what they have to say. What's our first topic, Carmen?
Okay, for our first topic, we're gonna take it holidays, and we're gonna ask what our favorite holiday song is.
Yeah.
And then for our second topic, we're gonna talk about the new Gossip Girl
reboot.
Yes.
Yeah, I have some strong opinions on that one.
Oh, so. This is news to me.
Let's go.
So, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Okay, yes I do. There's one that me and my sister listen to every year, and it's by Ariana Grande. By now, I think the fans know that Ariana Grande. I'm kind of a stan. But, Santa, tell me if you're real there.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yes, it's his and Forever 21's favorite song to play there in the holidays.
What about you, Carmen?
Okay, so I love Harry Styles and I love Paul McCartney, and let's combine those two. So you know that simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yes, I love that song. Last year this time I was in LA at the Forum, and Harry was doing a one night only show, and then he did that song, and then there were literally snow falling from the ceiling, and it was such a wonderful Christmas time.
Wait, is it on YouTube?
Yes, okay, it's the BBC, the Radio 1 Live Lounge. I'll link it. But
show me. I have some strong opinions on this new Gossip Girl reboot. They had cookie cutter, actual lookalikes of Chuck and Dan and Serena. They look the exact same. They're young. It was like a Kids Bop version of Gossip Girl.
Listen, it's for the new generation.
I don't know. It's not the same. It can't be the same.
Yeah.
I hate when they do this stuff. What's the point of a Gossip Girl reboot?
Right.
Carmen?
Okay, so we have a skeptic on our hands. Well, I was not into Gossip Girl when everyone else was. I watched it literally last year, all in it, a certain amount of time. So it's okay as long as they have a hot person. Nate is that guy for me. So as long as they have someone that hits as hard, and they do. His name is Thomas Doherty. He's so attractive, and he's Irish, and he's the Chuck ripoff, and I'm excited for that. I feel it's hard to top the fashion of Gossip Girl because the time made it cringy acceptable. So if they try to do that now, it won't work out. That's what we learned from Family and Parents. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody else has to
say.
Me too. You wanna go see?
Yes, let's go. Okay, we see someone. Let's go.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Why?
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I kind of am. No, I think it's gonna be good. I think they'll improve on the acting. That was what was lacking last time.
Girl, I disagree.
Reboots just are never good.
That's what he said.
I love binging stuff, so I would be willing to binge the old one so that I can binge the new one. Yeah, that's the pandemic. I think people die.
In Gossip Girl?
Yeah. No. Gone Girl.
I
I heard that they were doing a reboot.
Dang, I don't know.
Are you excited? Do you think it'll be bad?
I've never seen the show, so I'm not particularly excited. But I think it's cool that they're rebooting all these old shows.
I love Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Oh, a classic.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
I used to be a really big fan of Jingle Bell Rock, though. So that
Oh.
was
The song is Jingle Bells from.
Oh, why?
This is catchy, you know?
Yeah. You be singing it on your way to practice?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Got to. Got it bumping right now.
Lies.
Yeah.
Rudolph. Rudolph?
Just Rudolph, you know?
Wait, can you all sing it a little bit? Do you know the song?
Sing us Rudolph. Go.
You say it first. You sing Jingle Bell first.
Hey, I got you. Jingle
Bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Hey! Hey!
Yeah!
Jingle bell. That was good.
Rudolph the
What did he have?
Very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. This week we asked what everybody's favorite holiday music was.
And we asked what they thought about the new Gossip Girl reboot.
We've had such a fun semester with everybody.
Yes, we loved you all.
Yes, we're gonna throw it over to the Gossip Gurus next, but we'll see y'all later.
Hi everyone, I'm Jolie Francis. And I'm Ana Serrano, and we would love to welcome you back to Gossip Guru. So our first big news story for this week is that Rupert Grint officially joined Instagram. The Harry Potter star first joined the social media app last week and posted an adorable photo of his 6-month-old daughter, which he shares with the actress Georgia Groom. Groom is best known for her debut role in the movie Angus Thumbs and Perfect Snogging, which is iconic, and everybody should watch it. So in the Instagram post, Rupert Grint revealed to his fans that his daughter's name is actually Wednesday G. Grint, which is a very unique name.
That's one word for it.
Exactly. So I'm very excited to follow the couple's journey and to see how they grow on Rupert's new Instagram.
Love it. So excited. What an iconic couple. And what a quirky name, which we love.
I would have to agree.
So our next story is just last week we found out that Mr. Will Schuester himself will be starring in Dr. Seuss's The Grinch musical. That's right. Matthew Morrison, well known for his role from Glee, is going to star as the Grinch in the NBC musical production about the Dr. Seuss character. The musical will be filmed in a theater in London and will also star Dennis O'Hare, Boo Boo Stewart, my twin, and newcomer Amelia Minto as Little Cindy Lou Who. It'll premiere on NBC on December 9th at 7 p.m., so prepare yourself ahead of time to watch Mr. Shu ruin Christmas.
That is so
Sorry.
much.
I know, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good.
So that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you for joining in. Now to go to Will and the artist interview for this week. Bye.
Welcome to Studio 21. Today we have Kobe Patterson here with us to discuss his new album, We Were Never Meant to Be Here. Kobe, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Excited to talk to you. So I always like to get to know my artist a little bit first, get some background information. When did you start to develop your own kind of musical taste?
Dude, I'll tell you what I think happened. So I got into like Eminem in middle school. And then it was just the downward spiral. Then I was like, oh man. And like I started making beats for like my friends in high school. Just on like GarageBand and stuff, making hip hop stuff for my homies. And then I was like, oh, you can like produce stuff, but I also played instruments. I played guitar and stuff because I like that type of music and stuff. And I was like, oh, you could kind of put them together and make your own weird little produced out version of whatever you want to be. So I think that's kind of what started it all for me, for sure getting into hip hop and like seeing that whole world.
So you mentioned the guitar. When did you start picking that up?
How old was I? I was probably like 10 or 11. I know I've been playing for like a decade now, which is crazy, and it makes me feel like super old to say that. But yeah, I've been playing for like a decade now, and it was the Eagles Hotel California solo that made me want to get into guitar. My dad showed me that, like he had like the little concert DVD, and I saw them play that song, and I was like, that's it right there.
Like,
yeah, I gotta play guitar.
That's where it is, and that kind of started your little journey in terms of making your own music. I mean, do you remember when you started kind of writing your own material, or was it just like at the beginning you were just like, let me see if I can actually do Hotel California and learn that and then go into doing some other stuff?
Yeah, for sure. At first, I didn't even sing. Like, I was super self-conscious about like singing in front of people and like, definitely writing my own stuff. I didn't start doing that till like senior year of high school. Like, I haven't been writing my own stuff for that too terribly long. I've been playing instruments a lot longer, but I had this dude when I was in middle school too, and we jammed together and stuff. And he encouraged me to just like start singing the covers that I was playing, like whatever song I would learn. Like, why don't you just sing it too? And I was like, oh, okay. So I started doing like little coffee shop things here and there, and just kind of messing around. And yeah, now I write my own stuff, but it definitely wasn't always like that.
First thing that pops off to me when I first started listening to it was the album title, We Were Never Meant to Get Here. And I think that is such an interesting album title. And I was wondering what you really mean by that. Like, what is the backstory behind it? Because I know you were saying that you were struggling when you were writing the album, and it was kind of a little bit of a messy time. And I mean, is that really where it comes from? Is there any deeper meaning to it besides that?
Essentially, I think the album is about no one thing. I'll just throw that out there. But I think it's definitely about like location, like where you find yourself, like just emotionally, or in your, just physically, even in your life, spiritually, like no matter what you're doing, just like the different seasons in your life. And like just looking back on it, how it could feel like, man, like we're never meant to get here, like it just feels kind of surreal, or maybe surreal is not even the right word. It's just life never, I feel like life never really works out how you plan, and you always find yourself in different places that you couldn't anticipate, or you just didn't expect. Even if it's a good thing, it could be good things.
In the end, what do you truly hope that people get from the album and get from Kobe Patterson? Like, what do you hope that people are taking away from this?
I hope I get a little head movement or something. I don't know. Hopefully I got some bops that make you not cry. I know some of my music is a bit sad. Honestly, like if you listen to my stuff, I that's enough for me. But if I had something to hope that people got out of it, I don't know, just a little I watch movies to detach from reality sometimes. I like watching movies that I can turn my brain off to. I hope people get that. I hope people can listen to my music and just for a second be like, yeah, okay, I'm just in this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this right now. That's what I hope for.
Where can they stream it? You got any social plugs? Go ahead.
Everywhere. Streaming everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Google Store, and whatever you want, you name it, it's probably up there. We Were Never Meant to Get Here. To search up Kobe Patterson, it's up there. My Instagram is Kobe Patterson _ or something like that. I feel like Kobe Patterson will probably work. Most of my social medias are Kobe Patterson. This album was cool, but like I said, I have a lot of stuff coming up, so stay tuned and get in now.
That's what I'm saying. Go follow him. Stay updated. Thank you so much, Kobe, for taking the time to talk to me today. And now to Madison with Release Date.
Hi, I'm Madison Poljan.
And I'm Gavin Barrera. Welcome to Release Date.
Our movie this week is Alien Xmas, one of Netflix's many 2020 upcoming holiday movies. It combines two of my most favorite things, space aliens and Christmas. The official Netflix description of the movie says, quote, when a race of kleptomaniac aliens attempts to steal Earth's gravity in order to more easily take over everything on the planet, only the gift-giving spirit of Christmas and a small alien named X can save the world.
Wow, that definitely sounds like one crazy Christmas adventure. I wonder what Santa's going to do when he finds his Christmas cookies floating in the air.
I know. I really can't wait for this movie. The animation is reminiscent of the olden day claymation Christmas movies, and although the plot seems a little basic, it does seem like a heartfelt story with an adorable alien protagonist and some classy claymation.
Alien Xmas comes out on Netflix on November 20th.
Our video game this week is definitely a different genre and definitely for a different audience than our movie. Cyberpunk 2077. According to NME News, the game revolves around a character named V, an outlaw mercenary who goes on a mission to find, quote, a one-of-a-kind implant that is the key to immortality, end quote. The game is being produced by CD Projekt Red, a company best known for its award-winning The Witcher series, and it is based on the 80s tabletop Cyberpunk franchise, set in the dystopian fictional metropolis of Night City.
That's two of the reasons I'm so excited for this game. I was a big fan of The Witcher 2 and 3, and just thinking about playing a game that is just as expansive as, or maybe even more expansive than, the 2013 fantasy epic makes me ecstatic with anticipation. And as a lover of tabletop role-playing games, I can't wait to make decisions that can and will affect the whole outcome of the game.
I completely agree. One of the big highlights of the game for me is how customizable everything is. Apparently, you can customize everything about the character V, including its physical appearance, its voice, and even its backstory. Although this style of game isn't really what I normally like to play, I'm really intrigued by the amount of in-game choices that players can make, befriending certain games and factions depending on how you want the game to go. I'm really excited to play this game twice, once in a lawful good kind of mindset, and then again in a chaotic evil kind of mindset, just to see how different the two outcomes will be.
Cyberpunk 2077 comes out not in 2077, despite what the title suggests. It actually comes out on December 10th, 2020 on PlayStation, Xbox, Stadia, and Microsoft Windows.
That's all for today. I'm Madison Poljan.
And I'm Gavin Barrera.
Thank you for tuning in to the last release date of the semester. Have a bopping Thanksgiving and a fantastic winter break.
All right, here we go. What's going on, Tiger TV? My name is Kobe Patterson. Thank you so much for having me. Here to play some tunes. Just released an album. Go check it out. Streaming everywhere. The song's called Don't Bother Coming Home.
Don't bother coming home, 'cause I put my heart in a box. Walk through the rooms without the thought of me letting you in this time. I'm letting go. Don't bother coming home, 'cause I already locked the door. Threw out the keys and this time I'm sure I can't let you back in this time. I need to grow. Don't bother coming home. Oh, 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 oh. But when you look back on me, will you think he's the best I ever had? I'm sorry, Susie, I don't need you all that bad. Little lady, did I make you cry? Or is everything just fine? Did I leave a bruise? Did you go and tell your friends? Or do you just pretend you're cool? You're so cool. Little lady, what's your alibi? 'Cause you cut off your strings and fly straight into the sun. Did you call your mother up? Or do you just cover up your voice? It's your choice. And now it's back in my view, but it's always me that's waiting on you. But why can't you see there's nothing to do and nowhere to be outside of your room? But I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.
We're gonna keep this thing going. This next song is called Sunday. Like I said, I dropped an album. If you want to go listen to it, Kobe Patterson, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. We were never meant to get here.
This year, and the year's not out. They've brought the dead in the doors, and they've gone out alive. When they've dropped dead in their seat, they've been resurrected. I'm not bothering about what you have to say. I'm not bothering about your opinion. With every kind of berry, fruit, and vegetable growing, and all the wild beasts of the field, so that no one will ever go hungry. So if you want what I've got, line up, baby.
Running away from you's getting harder to describe. And sometimes it hurts like hell, and the others it makes me feel alive. Now I don't even know where the fun is. I think I lost my mind and I love it. Dancing on the string like the puppets do. Vision blurry, don't you worry. Already starting to feel sinful. Got Bugattis and the thotties on my mental. Every day it gets a little more stressful. Is this really what we're calling successful? Push that out, gon' get your money. Sometimes I wonder who really love me. Think about a chain when I'm feeling bummy. Ooh, ooh. But don't you put the blame on me. You always knew I didn't want this life. Now I'm stuck somewhere in between being myself and a 9 to 5. I don't wanna fight anymore, but it's written in the stars. We were never meant to get here, but we are. This party's already starting to feel sinful. Got Bugattis and the thotties on my mental. Every day it gets a little more stressful. Is this really what we're calling successful? Push that out, gon' get your money. Sometimes I wonder who really love me. Think about a chain when I'm feeling bummy. Yeah, I got demons screaming, yeah, a whole head full, saying do all that you can before you're dead full. Every day it gets a little more stressful. Is this really what we're calling successful? Push that out, gon' get your money. Sometimes I wonder who really love me. Think about a chain when I'm feeling bummy. Ooh, ooh.
That song was called Sunday. Forgot to say the name. This next song is called Alone Again. This is my last one. My name is Kobe Patterson. I hope you enjoyed the music. Shout out Tiger TV one more time. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, been an honor. See you next semester.
I woke up today, now I'm alone again. I must confess it wasn't a surprise. I pushed you away to be alone again. And that'll be the easy part. It's hard to hear the truth when these words are not for you. It's hard to feel the pain when you can't feel anything. I looked at myself, and that smile has gone again. I must confess, it wasn't always real, but some days it was. I'll have to learn again, and that'll be the easy part. It's hard to hear the truth when these words are not for you. It's hard to feel the pain when you can't feel anything. Valerie, I wish you didn't know how I love you so. We're in the Hover show, and nobody likes a couple ghosts. Valerie, but I acted so stale. Now I'm alone again. You told me to step aside right now. Baby, right now I don't wanna be alone again. Alone again. Thank you.